What's up, guys? Welcome to Cooking with Steve White. I'm Steve White, and today is Labor Day. It's about 5 in the morning. Just getting all the stuff ready that I'm going to throw in the smoker today. And what I have here is a rib roast. It's not prime, it's choice. So that means it's not prime rib, but it's choice rib roast. Looked really good and had a decent price at Costco. So what I'm going to do is just get in here. I'm going to trim this up a little bit, and I'm going to tie it with some twine to make it uniform. That way it'll smoke all together. You don't want thin parts and thick parts in the same smoke, because of course the thin parts will get done faster than the thick parts. So anyway, coming close, show you how I'm going to trim this thing up. I'm going to tie it, and then we'll get the smoker going and get it out on the grill. I can't wait. I couldn't sleep last night. I'm so excited. Alright, so as you can see, what I did is I bought a huge ribeye loin. I mean, the thing was ginormous, and I cut it into 3 equal sections. So this is the middle of that thing. But what I need to do is I need to trim off. Obviously, this is the ribeye. It's boneless. Normally there would be bones up here, but the bones have been taken out. Actually, the bones would have been here. But so what I need to do is basically any of this big fat, this hard fat in here. It's not going to render down. So basically, this entire chunk right here is pretty much going to be useless. So I'm gonna try and trim as much of this out as I can, and I'm going to use some twine to kind of push it all over and get this thing into a more of a circular shape. That way, you know, it'll smoke evenly on the grill. I won't have one side that's way too well done and then another side that's raw. You know, you don't want that. You want everything to cook pretty uniform on the grill. So pretty much the fat side, you know, I cook fat side down, so it kind of adds a little bit of a layer, so the meat doesn't actually burn. You know, the fat takes most of that on. So, you know, the fat on this doesn't look terrible. You know, I'd trim up a little bit, but you know, back here looks fine. It's just really the only part that concerns me is this hard part through here. We need to drop that, and then like I said, I'll get some twine and we'll tie this thing up right and get this thing set for the smoker, man. I can't wait. Alright, so I got it tied up here. Got it in more of a round shape, and that'll hold together good, and that'll give it even cooking on both sides. So I'm going to hit a little bit of my sauteing mixture here. It's a little bit of canola and a little bit of clarified butter. Just going to rub that into all the nooks and crannies real quick. Get that all on here real nice and good. And this isn't really for flavor. This is just to make the rub stick. That's all. Nothing major. Rub, and I ain't fooling around. We're going to go to town on this. I've been waiting to do this for a long time. This is just a bottle I picked up at Costco. It's called Chicago Rub. It's by Weber, Chicago Steak Rub. And I honestly didn't smell a whole lot of difference between this and the Montreal, so I figured, hey, what the heck, let's go bulk. So that's what I'm doing. Alright, I'm not really going to waste any on the bottom, because the bottom's just going to bottom's just going to render down anyway, and it's already got a little bit on it, so not too worried about that. Just getting all the nooks and crannies in here. Nice coarse salt, some pepper. Definitely smells like it's going to have a little bit of a kick to it, which is great. Just what you want for smoke. So this thing is ready to go. It's ready to go out on the smoker. So, alright guys, finally got the this horizontal offset cruising along right where I want it, right at about like 235 I'm sitting at right now. It's been sitting there about 15 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and throw this rib roast on the grill. I'm going to put my my little probe thermometer in it, because this is a $60 piece of meat. You definitely don't want to take it over at all. So I'm going to go ahead and probe it when I get it on the grill, and then set my alarm for right around, I think I'm going to let it go to about 130, 132, somewhere around there. And I'm going to pull it, wrap it in foil, put it in a dry cooler for a couple hours, just let it chill out, let everything redistribute in the meat, and man, I can't wait to eat this thing. I'm getting all excited. So here we go. Okay. Right about there. I'm gonna go ahead and put the probe in the right in the middle, thickest part. I want to make sure I'm right in there. Alright. We are, as they say, ready to rock. Alright guys, so it's been about 4.5 hours. It took a little bit longer than we thought, but the rib roast is sitting at 135 right now, a little bit past what I wanted, but not terrible. So next I'm just going to wrap it in some heavy duty foil, and then put it in a dry cooler, and we're going to let it hold for about 2 hours, and we're going to slice it up. So we'll see you when we slice it up. Alright guys, so it's been about 2 hours, and we've let it rest in a dry cooler, just wrapped in tin foil. We just let all the juices and everything redistribute into the meat. And I'm about to cut into it for the first time. Hopefully you can see it. You never realize how bad the lighting is in your kitchen until you try to do something like this. It is a perfect, bright red, juicy. The juice is just going everywhere. Nice smoke ring. Gotta try me a little piece. That's what we're looking at. Oh man. It's really, really good. There you go. Smoked rib roast.